This time at the Quick Speed Shop behind me, I'm at the Pierce Arrow Museum in Buffalo, New York. We're doing a guided tour from the owner, Jim Sandoro, and we're going to take a look at some Pierce Arrows, bicycles, cool display cases, all kinds of stuff here at the Pierce Arrow Museum in Buffalo, New York.
This is the first motorhome that Mrs. George Pierce Arrow. If you go to the Hall of Fame in Indiana for motorhomes, they feature and they say this car was the first car.
And they have this.
No, some guy made this model, and I bought it out of New
one in
Hampshire.
Indiana? Is that the one with it's a building? It's all real deco.
Yeah. Well,
Pierce
no,
Arrow?
oh no, that's no. You're thinking this is the motorhome. So you see it. It's up in one of our shops. I don't know when we're going to do it, what we're going to do. We already started to lay stuff out. There's a baseball outfit, original baseball outfit.
Now, do you plan to take the car any further?
Oh yeah. We may never have it drivable and run it. We'll see. We'll see how if I can get a sponsor to sponsor it. You know. We definitely want to finish it off better than it is.
Yeah. Believe it or not, that's kind of long.
Oh, I saw the pictures from sorry, I'm losing my way. That's the original safe in the company too. That's a door to walk in safe. You're on it for at least a ton and a half. I had to get a put a crane up here.
The windshield wiper looks like an engine, right?
You could not have done it.
This is for the only thing you got in this place that you didn't have to cabinets.
Yeah, the cabinets are all over. There are 2 floors of them too.
Okay, I'm going to ask you about this. This dress. This isn't your friend, right? Probably his mother. His mother's wedding dress for this museum.
Maybe.
Somebody you know.
Mary Ann would know. I don't know. It's not listed here. I don't think there's a name on it, because we got more stuff there. But yeah, I think that may be the only wedding dress. Well, we have more wedding dresses, but that may be the one.
I'm not expecting you to remember everything. I bet you do though.
I remember because I put it all here. I recorded it.
This is a game?
It's a game, a racing game. And then
Was it a gambling game?
No, it was something that you go to a store and you pick a number of the car, you go like this, if the car came in near the finish line, they give you a piece of cake.
This was an actual game, horse racing game, but it was so cool because it was all made out of metal and all mechanical.
Yeah, we have it with bicycles and horses. We have other games. This is all bicycles made in Western New York for the most part. All these medals, all these trophies, all this stuff. And this is the guy I bought this bike from. The best original shoes. This is the original I rode many times, and now the tires are too far gone. Original tires. I bought that Thomas. Those two I bought together. This is original. That's been restored.
Didn't you have a Curtis too?
No, we never had Curtis used the Thomas. That was his first one. His first engine was Thomas. You went to the Curtis Museum. In fact, I'm sending the Curtis down emblem from Angola. That's going to the Curtis Museum in a couple of weeks. We have a display in August or something.
No, this Pierce was connected with the Alamo people.
Oh yeah, yeah. Same place.
So was it?
The son sort of did it, the plant here. From bicycles to yeah, cushion ride. Oh yeah, it's quite fun. A lot of this is Thomas Flyer stuff about Thomas. We are bringing the original car here next year. First time in 50 years. Out of Reno, Nevada. We're going there in May to sign the agreement.
Do you guys jumble cars around?
Yeah, oh yeah, because we have a lot of buildings full of cars. Yeah, we can't fit them all. But we're doing a lot. And that's the logo, of course, the Thomas around the world. We put those in the showroom after they were the world champ.
I think you had a Curtis motor or something.
No, I never had a Curtis.
I must have
Love to go see it.
Oh, you should. It's truly amazing.
We need some numbers, some contact, right?
Just
This is all our early, all the second rooms, all the, they're all made in.
What is this cast iron?
It's, the legs are cast iron, that's like a composite. He's old too, that's him in 1888, so he's a killing shot.
Could you imagine driving that thing?
He put 30,000 miles in it. 30,000 miles. It was in a terrible fire in Los Angeles. Burned the chassis. And a friend of mine on a board, restored it. He died 2 years ago. The family made it happen that we can acquire it and bring it back. Yeah, that's all we know. We know everything. Oh, we have pictures. Well, Packard bought this car for that. And then every time you wanted to go out at night, you had to run around with light. You can light vents too to make a bar. This is a piece of jewelry. It's the 1940s.
Wait, that's in Josh.
Yeah. Big good wind.
It's got the original tilt steering.
Yep. It's a lot of brass. It's a lot of brass to be polishing.
Yeah.
these lights look really different than most.
They're self-generators. Self-generators.
Oh yeah.
What do you mean? What's self-generated?
Well, because each individual, they didn't have a tank. Before they had a tank, the sunlight is in there, the lighting is inside the individual lamp.
So it's not a carbide.
No.
Well, what's carbide? What gas
Well,
does
it's
that
similar.
make?
Carbide is similar. Those are kerosene, the sides are kerosene.
What are rim locks?
The bike you got on the car show, the blue.
Yeah.
Same color?
But under a light, it's starting to look purple.
Yeah, no, this is definitely blue.
Now, what do you call this car? How do you get the
You notice the jewels on the right are green and the headlights, and they're left red on the left like a boat.
No, mother-in-law seat was behind like these two. This is called a tonneau, rear entrance tonneau. And then flaps down, the guy can sit there.
That's the jump seat.
That was our model.
We saw
No,
you,
I'm
we
not
saw
giving
you
you a
last
vowel.
time. Last time we were here. That's cool. Look at
Yeah,
that.
dual visibles.
get one of these from the spaghetti factory?
Sure did. I had to buy the whole business to get them. I bought 2 spaghetti warehouses, one here. And then after I bought this one, they said, well, you really ought to buy Rochester. What? It's amazing. I really don't want to do any restoration. I do some kind of restoration to it. And the 2 horses I got from Larry Austin. Tom Gallison and his wife. He had that big carriage museum down in the Chevrolet division.
What do you think that? What do you think those were? Just air in, air out?
62 Chevrolet. One guy donated them. All those places. People really help us. This 1902 Buffalo Electric, those are all women driving Buffalo Electric in front of the Albright Motorcycle, 1902.
Is that like a Detroit Electric there, that one?
That one is a Ohio Electric. And you actually can steer it from the front and the back. We belong
Oh, wow.
to the electric car collector group, and it's the only Ohio that we know of right now.
Yeah, there's a
That's
guy.
all original. Some old lady had this in South Buffalo.
Original.
And
Oh.
somehow or another, it got tipped over and it damaged the fender. Those are patent leather. So all we did was we painted the chassis and made new patent leather fenders.
Look at the
It's all
curved
original.
glass in there.
You drive it from the front or the back. Two controls, separate controls. And this is Mr. Wrigley's car, Wrigley Gum. This is his junk car. The mascot collection is probably the second biggest in the world. 800. There's a lot that aren't in the case but ran out of cases, so in the future, I don't like he died, and a friend of mine bought the picture from Twitter. And then I have my own collection. It's not even in my one could get all out of one series of cases. Frank Lloyd Wright filling station he designed for Buffalo.
So that
Now this was right on Michigan Avenue. He never built it. And it was going to be unique. He was going to put the tanks in the air and do gravity feed so the kid didn't have to pump gas.
Yeah.
And then he put a living room in with a fireplace right under 1,000 gallons of gas. And the spires, the first neon in Buffalo, said Tidal, T-Y-D-O-L, but he liked his own script. He didn't want to use their stuff. I found everything. Years ago, I had to buy the rights to it, 175 grand to build it. And then we built the most famous gas station in the world.
Where's my dad? He's still on my phone.
There's the gas station.
Oh my God.
Is that one of the
Now,
Hornet?
weren't you originally going to try to do this outside?
Yeah, but if imagine it wouldn't have lasted.
Is that one of the Hornets from, what do you call it? Yeah.
Stole the bread.
Yeah.
One morning you had to come in and it had been
James Bond.
Yeah.
Wow.
But it's a wonder, I don't know how we ever pulled it off. They would go up and get 2 or 3 at a time. Set them there so they would just chug them.
And it all reflects on you.
Yeah, oh, because I told the father.
They maintain that grill in their brand new car. Oh, yeah.
It's just like
They brought it along, massaged it. It's just
Bentley.
Look at headlights. God,
Yeah.
dog.
Look at this chrome piece and look at the always flatten out and just nice.
You see the headlights are the original tri-bar headlight.
So did you see the cars we had at the show? T-Bucket with the brass?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's going to be sold.
Right.
And also the blue Corvette that's in the wall.
I saw it here. I must have, but I don't recollect it.
In the future, we'll have one whole exhibit that's dedicated to GM motors made in Tonawanda, 409, 427. All the Corvair motors were made here.
You see these Corvair motors, Josh?
Yeah.
Over there. Look at that thing. It's turbocharged. This one.
That's a 110 like course with a two carburetors, I think.
Yeah, but it's got some kind of seal.
Well, it's military. It's got the waterproof 24. It's probably 24 volt.
Yeah.
Because the military Jeeps have the same waterproof ignition.
This one's got an oil cooler built into it.
Yep.
This is something you're never going to ever see anywhere else, you know. That's very cool.
So that was Hoover's original car. The President Roosevelt and Hoover, 1935, ordered 2 blue Pierce Arrow exact cars. They were delivered. This is baloney about Dillinger. Dillinger, some guy after the government was finished with the cars, bought the cars and then said that they were gangster cars. One was Dillinger's car. That's why he shot the holes in it. He took it to county fairs, including the Erie County Fair. I have a friend who went and saw it when he was 10 years old or whatever. And we got it, and I decided to leave it like this because it's much cooler to see the glass. That's all the remnants of the glass to the left.
Yeah, look how thick it
Half
is.
the car was out in North Dakota, and another part was in Virginia.
Look at the windshield frame.
Yeah, that's how thick. That's how thick that bulletproof glass.
Really? Oh my gosh. That's over an
And
inch.
James Comey was supposed to come here, but the exact week to unveil it, where we have a big unveiling, and of course the whole thing with Hillary blew up that same week, and he never got to come. Which would have been cool to have the director of the FBI
Yeah.
unveil it.
I like all the bullet holes are marked by caliber.
Yeah, yeah, we did that purposely. And I
Yeah,
had the
'cause
other
it-
doors, each door weighs 300 pounds or something, it's ridiculous.
Wow.
With the full armor on them?
Look at that. That didn't even come through.
Yeah, no, see, that didn't, that hit, the armor's still there. Somebody cut out the lower armor.
Oh, okay. I see.
Yeah.
I now I can see.
She
the
says no
thickness.
outer armor.
Yeah.
There
all
she
right.
came, and there,
Yeah.
And then you had this, at least for the back doors, that extra layer for the window
right,
regulator.
oh, definitely, for every glass. Instead of one wheel, you had four.
Yeah, but I mean, and an extra layer of.
I just love all the display cases. I'm a display case collector.
I'm looking for an idea for making some of my trophies.
Yeah.